Oh, Scuderia, thank you so much. Welcome. Still some testing is going on since I had massive stuttering on that stream. Actually, I got my coffee right here. There you go. It's just close to being empty. That was not close to missing the track, but I entirely missed it. I keep looking for performance on that rFactor 2, and I think actually the anti-aliasing, turning that off, that was on level 4. That could have finally made the difference. So we'll still play around with graphical settings. And I keep my fingers crossed since I'm not really sure if it's really fixed or not. I hope it's fixed. So I can stream that race towards you. Usually that was one of the spots where it actually happened, but now I can see that the FPS are just that little bit higher than before, which also points to a more stable machine. You're kinda extremely limited with a 970 GTX when it comes to streaming. I will still have to do real performance tests, and I have to probably do that offline by putting 40 different cars on the track and see how those things go. Also, I would love to not have to race into the rain, but we have to see. Right now performance looks good till here. Would be major breakthrough for me if the anti-aliasing was the issue. And you know what, I stopped testing that here because it's pretty pointless with 6 or 7 people. But I'm going to test it offline and see how those things are going. It's good to read how you doing today. You guys have had a pretty embarrassing qualifying day if you're a Ferrari fan, which I expect you to be as an Italian. I'm very sorry for that, obviously. Despite I'm a Mercedes fan, I have to be fair on that. Okay, but just to make sure we start practice, we go 3 PM, we go raining, we add 39 AI, put them into the filter, LMP2, LMP3, and where is the GTEs? Well, let me see if I can just select the series. That should actually make it work. Okay. There we go. DPI. Let them just random. What is VEC then? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that is set. Practice is set. We need rain, we want to have options, special effects, medium. Let's see if we can get that to running well. I have no clue. So, but beside that stream and the other stream, I turned off anti-aliasing completely. And yeah, if I have around 120 FPS, and I will probably look into the player JSON to limit the FPS to 90 or 100 or 120. We'll have a look how those things gone. Hey John, thanks for joining. I kinda agree, Scuderia. To be honest, that Suzuka thing was a make or break. And beside all that, I think Mercedes also has the power advantage. Like the first sector is blistering fast. Holy moly. Like 3 or 4 tenths on the Ferraris. And the Ferraris used to be quite good in corners and in the straight line speed. So, wow. You know, 5 or 6 races ago, I would have like counted Suzuka to be that Ferrari track at the very best. Apparently, it seems like being a bit different, but oh well. So the 1,000 miles of Indianapolis coming up. The stream is about to start. I think 4 p.m. Central European time, which is 1400 GMT. We're going to stream the qualifyings. We're going to stream mostly the point of view from the ACR Zakspeed car 102, which is driven by Devin, Braune and me. So we are an official part of the VEC streaming project, so that is brilliant. Actually, I'm embracing Jimmy Broadband here, so that is nice. So that is also the reason why I got a new overlay. I'm still testing on it. I'm pretty sure it will be upgraded in the future and updated. Perfectly happy with the right-hand side where the chat and the cameras are. I'm not too sure about the left-hand side though, especially when it comes to doing streaming on other occasions. So I still got my other layouts ready, and yeah, now I basically have to wait so much. Loading the cars. Let's have a look. So I can already see that the FPS aren't as good as I hoped they would be. So we'll quickly let some, yeah, make some cars driving out. So yeah, that is a bit too much power then on the machine. Pretty much expect it. Here are the lights. So as long as the stream doesn't stutter a lot, that is very nice though. But yeah, it will include some restarts in every now and then now, until I'm like totally happy with it. I might limit the FPS to 60 anyway. I think I'm still on dry tires, to be honest. So here the FPS are alright, in other areas the FPS are not alright. So with that all being said, we go out. And that is what this stream is all about, getting the right setting going for this today's race and today's stream. Before then, I have to do some purchasing because if the race has started, we will go into Sunday night, and Sunday, obviously, the shops are closed. So there's still some stuff going on. I will try to get a good streaming experience out for you guys. Hey Joao, thank you very much there. Well, Skiddery, I've just put the wet weather in to simply be prepared. If in the real life or in the real race later it comes towards raining, I'll need to be prepared. At least from an graphical point of view, driving is a total different story, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it not being that big of an issue. I hope so. We will see. Anyway, I'm looking very much forward to this. We were gonna be live about 9 hours in total, I think. Depending on the rain, we do have a lap count based race, not a time based race. Yeah, I think about putting or turning shadows off completely. Have to see though. So it takes a little long, but oh well. As I said, gonna look very much forward to this tonight, and we'll appreciate if you guys join us. We gonna be live on the ACR YouTube, on my personal Facebook, on my YouTube, on Twitch, wherever you basically are, you're gonna find us. I'm not streaming towards the sim pit because I do not know what is his schedule. If he got some European tournament or some European stream schedule going on right today, I would block his channel, and that is definitely not my purpose. So with that being said, we are now pretty much looking forward to keep on testing this. That looks a lot smoother. Let me put on the right tires. So at least now I can see a lot of cars out on track. That means we're good to go. That looks quite fluid. Headlights on. Yeah, here in the pits, usually a lot of details going on the track, so some little stuttering here. More stuttering with the car in front, so I need to turn down the graphic settings again. Yeah, there is no other way around it. 33 FPS, definitely not enough. So, as Joao insisted I tried to keep raindrops on so I at least can see rain. Shall I put them on or off? I do know that rain is quite intense on graphics, but I go like this. Yeah. A lot of waiting going on. So basically for the entire weekend we got very special stuff coming up. As I said, this VEC race round 1, the 1,000 miles of Indianapolis Roadcourse. I'm also going to stream the final race of the Formula Simracing 2018 season. So race 12 at Brazil, we have a 10 place grid penalty, which means the race is going to be rather interesting. I'm expecting myself to either start around P17, 18, 19 or from the very back of the grid. So that will be very, very interesting, definitely. Why would you keep up road refractions on low, honey? and thanks for your feedback, basically. I mean, I don't want to make this stream look, or this video look extremely poor in the final stream then. Oh yeah, the dry line, sure. That's a good point. Yeah, last year you didn't have that issue, or you had that problems as well in Formula Sim racing, whereas this year, since we do not have any any live weather in FSR. I definitely need a new graphic card, like a 2080 Ti or something. It's just they're so immensely expensive, and they will be so huge that they would not fit in my case, which is bad. Okay, so let me quickly get up my tires again. Let's just hope this is now fluid enough. Not really. Didn't I put raindrops off? I mean, in all honesty, here in the back, it's pretty much alright. But yeah, I will even turn down more settings. Have no other way around it. Yep. So, I know I put them raindrops. Well, I put them off, put that low. Let's at least try everything at high. We keep doing circles. This is gonna be interesting now. Probably you're gonna hear the rain. Okay. Is it really that sensitive to new settings? So honey, you see, usually I do not really turn around too many things at the very same time on my graphical setup right there. Okay. Well, that means I'm gonna do a full hour of checking, resetting, deleting, restarting, checking, deleting, and so on. Whatever. I think you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you never stop learning. I kind of keep forgetting about the C Bash and shaders folder. Bob Rat, that is totally fine. Rather say some things twice. I do not even hear the rain. And I also do not see any spray. Is that considered cheating? Or is it actually sunny? Because that is the only thing I changed. And it says in the wet... it's actually dry. Why is that now? Because I've turned off the... Wow, look at that. Now, despite all cleaning and stuff not being carried out, I mean, the track looks shit, to be honest. I do not see raindrops, and with all that being said, I have 145 FPS. So that is definitely not the way I want to do stuff. Okay, so I put raindrops to low, I go back, and then I clear shaders. So that is rFactor 2, user data, lock, cbash, empty shaders, emptied, close the launcher, restart the launcher. Thank you very much, guys, for your willingness to help here on that subject. Looking forward to get the most out of it and find a solution where you enjoy watching the pictures later on, as well as me enjoying driving and my teammates enjoying performing. But surely some things that needs to be checked real quick. So, oh well, whatever it is in the end. So, practice settings. It's all rain. That looks all good. We have done the graphical settings beforehand. Yeah, track details make sense. Anti-aliasing, I found out anti-aliasing has been on level 4, so that was quite retarded. So I put that entirely off now. That was definitely a killer of FPS beforehand. And now I will just simply see. I mean, if I can get like 70 or 75 FPS out of that setting with rain being turned on. I heard that raindrops are quite extensively heavy on FPS as well, so let's simply hope this is alright now. And if you guys got any more questions or want to discuss things, feel free to simply do so. I do know that the stream is not about racing at all at the minute. It's just about finding the right position. Thank you very much indeed. Same to you guys. How are you looking forward to the race, honey? Hope you do. Hey, life is about racing. Yeah, interesting thoughts. But before that, probably I would go. What do you mean by overwrite the texture part? Okay, here we go. Next time again. Getting rain tires on, getting you guys back. I think I still do not have any spray. I will talk towards the guys whether I really need to have rain on. Fingers crossed. 60 FPS right there. Headlights are on. I should at least get 60. Right here it's pretty much okay with the 70, 75. That is surely fluent enough. So I'm going to do a full lap now. What kind of car's coming there from behind? A GTE. Just let him by to see how the situation is in spray or when other cars are displayed nearby. You can see some nice paddles forming up, so that is about the road reflection. Fairly important then. Spray will be inevitable if it rains. Okay, so let's have a look. 88 maximum, 52 minimum. Staying close. Let's see how the FPS works themselves on the main straight. 53, 52. Yeah, 52 is the minimum. I should still get them a bit lower. I need to turn off this replay thing because those hucks are definitely hurting. So options. Because of the stream, Devin, I had like 180 FPS when running alone on pretty high settings. So that is the only reason. Component detail, medium. Okay, we do it like this, and I'll be back in a sec. I'm not sure if the PCIe bus is an issue right now, but could well be. I thought about getting a capture card, but I don't think it's helping in that perspective. I need to see this overwrite thing in JSON, because I'm so short before going out to the next media mark and simply get the capture card on. You know that has multiple reasons, because I do have the issues on Assetto Corsa Competizione. I do have them in F1 2018, where I drive on with VSync and stuff. So I'm really thinking about getting one anyway, and yeah, I just got a good 3 hours to go, really. So that is why I changed clothes and stuff. I was on the jump to get out and try to get a good capture card from the next media mark. Shame on me, but that's the only reason when I go to media mark, is when I do need something so urgently that I can't wait to 1 or 2 days for delivery from Amazon or any other web shop. Yeah. Devin, I'm thinking about exactly that. I do know my media marked around here next town. The possibility or the probability that they got a capture card on stock I'm looking forward to is close to being 0. And if that media mark doesn't have a capture card, I'm literally a bit screwed over. And I should basically, that is the final try now. So I will have hopefully a setting ready just now that allows me to, yeah, eventually do streaming in a good quality and driving in a rather same quality. So the purpose of this stream then has successfully been reached. But my main target actually is to get better footage out. Let's have a look though. It's not too promising, if I'm honest. Yeah, Devin, the thing is, at Expo I didn't plan to do capture card. So, kinda hard to then speak about that perspective. By the way, I've put the maximum FPS I do want to have to 90, so that the performance doesn't go over there. If the FPS stay in that area, and we got 40 cars right now here on, not on the track yet, but in the garage, so they are definitely modeled and stuff. And I think this is okay. This is really in a reasonable fluidity of the picture. But of course, if I'm ready to get the capture card in, and that would improve it, there is only one way to go. No, this is offline. To put the GPU on the maximum loads, I've put up 39 AI cars in order to simulate the maximum possible outcome of graphical impact, which is rain, daytime, and 40 cars on the grid. And I think with that is kinda okay to do what I have here. Devin, the race server is wet as well. It has rained beforehand and it's still damp on the track. We have like 50% wetness offline there at the minute. I have been on the server like half an hour ago. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that brings it towards the end of the stream. I'm gonna run and see whether I get a capture car in. And also, I need to talk to the team to get this replay fidelity out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Despite this stream was not really on purpose to get the entertainment up. I will reschedule the stream. Probably do even some capture card tests beforehand, but at the latest, I think around 4 PM, we're gonna start live with a coverage of the VEC Round 1, the 1,000 miles of Indianapolis on the road course. Devin B is my co-driver, so he will take the qualifying and the start most probably, and then we will see how strategy goes and how much driver swaps we actually will have, but I think I'm spending around 4 to 5 hours in the car at the very least. And yeah, then we'll see where we end up. We have quite some confidence in the pace, and yeah, I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. It's going to be the first season in VEC, and it's one of the top-notch racing leagues here in rFactor too, so I'm very much looking forward to it. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you back here later when we have green flag and the qualifying. And Ton van Ekman is also in the race. I saw him testing in the server. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later there. Goodbye.